What up, YouTube? It's FordNeck2156 here with a product review. I've already done one on this. I wanted to give you a full review over it. A little different setup here, with the Statue of Liberty behind. I wish those were mud jugs that they were holding. Hey, that would be awesome. Today, like y'all saw in the description of this video, check out Era of Celestial. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish, because they make the best game I've ever played. I'm still playing it. I'm level 300, continuing to level up as I go. I'll support them constant because they have a good game for mobile computer. You can get it for Android. You can get it for iPhone. It's one of the best games I've played on my phone. You can choose between 3 characters: a mage, an archer, and a warrior. Depending on which one you choose, the difficulties are about the same when you first start off. You'll notice later on, a little ways through, that the difficulty for, like, say, archers, you need to be a little farther back from the enemy. Warriors, you can get right up in the face. Mages are the in-between character. Hence, the good clan thing. My name on there and my realm on there that I use is EST S470. EST S470 is the realm. After you download it, create your character, hop on in, enjoy the game because it is 100% fun. I've been playing it with my other account. This is my newer account that I'm using for the game right now. Is my FordNeck2156 on that account. So if y'all play this game, hit me up on there. I'll talk to you. We can create a group battle, boss battles, everything. That is one of my favorite games. And I'm not sponsored, but I enjoy it and I play it constant. So there's a little bit about the gaming that I play now. Later on down the road, I might have a video on it. But I'm not going to do the video right now just because I don't have my laptop operational and I don't have my cell phone being able to switch between the two. Not yet, at least. There are some stipulations behind all this, because Era of Celestial, y'all have done a wonderful job. There's only one pet peeve I have, and I've played it so many times, different characters here and there, and I look at the warrior versus the archer versus the mage. The archer, there are special ways that you can level up early with the archer than you could with the warrior. But then there's strengths to being a warrior that archers cannot have. Kind of wish at the very beginning you got an even battle, especially for the arena. And a lot of people, I've noticed this, and maybe a lot of people who play the game notice this too, is that that when you go to do a boss fight with somebody higher level than you, or somebody higher level than you is in the game itself, there is no way to catch up to how many damage points they got. But this is just my little spurt off on that. Let me get back to the review of the dip. And you'll notice that different setup, different clothes, different pictures, because I'm not over where the light's right in my face. Or it's right in my face, where it's behind me. So y'all aren't getting that glare like y'all usually do. Y'all are actually sitting lower on the table. All right, today is the secondary review, because I didn't feel like I got fully accomplished, on the Longhorn Wintergreen Mint. People have been telling me Longhorn sucks. I don't think so. I'd prefer it, just because it's easier and you don't have much, hassle with opening cans. I do not have nails. One downfall of, I guess you could say, working with your hands. You don't have many nails left. So what I do is take my little camping scissors that fold up, and I'll just cut it around there. Make it a little nicer, neater. And I've changed my setup from what it used to be to this. I'm really happy with the new setup. Makes it a whole lot easier to be able to do these videos and not have that bloody light in the eye. And that's the little scissors I was talking about, little camp scissors. I don't recommend buying those. Find some that are maybe a little bit better quality. Like I say, pack your dip first. Then the one thing, and I hope the audio is clear on here. I'll have to rewatch this video to see. If it's not, I'll just take these off and rewatch it that way. And I hope it's, real live. So this is, like I said, Longhorn Mint. The can is a plastic lid, plastic bottom. I don't really care for plastic lid, plastic bottom, but I do like Longhorn. It's Pinkerton tobacco. Y'all will probably know this as a Grizzly manufacturer. Well, some Grizzly. Maybe even Kodiak. A lot of my friends love Kodiak. Already, without even cracking this thing, you get that mint smell. So I know it's really strong. This is my first dip in probably 2 weeks, I believe. I haven't done a video in, I believe the last one, y'all can tell me down in the comment when it was. Make y'all have to search it out. So I know if anybody's actually watching these videos or it's just computerized. There we go. Okay, first review is, like I said, plastic lid, plastic bottom. Not a real big fan of that. Now I can at least maybe show you. I'm not even sure that it's going to show up. Yeah, it's showing up enough, I guess. It's like a mix between a fine cut and a medium cut. I prefer it that way. A lot of people, when they see long cut on a lid, they want long pieces. It really depends on, like I said, can and the makers, what type of cut you're going to get. I love this group just because they're a lot easier makers, and I can always know what style they're going to give me. The worst part is I know what type they're going to give me. This was actually the very first time I've ever seen, Longhorn in mint. Shout outs to y'all, Longhorn and Pinkerton Company, for trying mint. A lot of companies who have tried and failed can't hit those notes. On making an actual smelling good mint dip. Oh, it's a little drier than usual. Dip gods are going to hate me for that. It's way drier than usual. But that's just this batch. I had one that was so moist that okay. I had one batch that was so moist, you stick it in and your whole mouth fills up with juice. This is the opposite. It's dry, but that's just a batch. You can get wet batches, you can get dry batches. It really depends on how fast they sell. And at my store, they don't sell that fast. So, unless it's to me. Because I'm the only one that actually likes Longhorn. Most people go for the Grizzly or the Copenhagen. Or I believe I saw a guy going in there for Kodiak and Kayak, both. And Longhorn takes a back door to a lot of people. Don't know why. It's actually better, in my opinion, than Kodiak and Kayak. But, like I said, the flavor's all there. The burn is all there. So they've actually took something that I had regretted on the Longhorn Wintergreen long cut and put it to their mint, which I'm really happy. Strong flavor, burn, which is a good thing. So that means that they're doing something right. A real upset, but it's not the company's fault that it was dry. A lot drier than it should be. But all in all, it's still going to be my favorite dip, even if it's dry. And even I've done it, and a lot of YouTubers do it, but they add water to their dip. I found a little secret and a little tip to have. If you take, they have, say if you're dipping wintergreen, they have these little things that you would use for cooking, like vanilla extracts, wintergreen extract, and a mint extract. Get both of those. So if you get a can like this, really dry, mix 3 drops of that wintergreen extract in with water. Just a teaspoon of water. Mix it with 3 drops of that stuff. Stir it up. Pop it in your can of dip. Pop that in the fridge. Just for a little bit, just to take the chill into it. And it's a remarkable flavor. Moist. Delicious. For mint, I suggest you do 2 drops for the mint to every teaspoon of water that you have to add to the can. And put in a small cup, drop them in, stir them, put it in the can, and shake it up. I wanted to get the actual review right out of the can of it, so that's why I didn't add anything to it or didn't pre-open it except for on camera or any of that. So y'all don't think I've cheated y'all by putting, say, wintergreen into a can, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that because they just don't like mint. Not naming names here. Or they put, say, Longhorn in a Copenhagen can and make it believe that it is Copenhagen. Or some of these people that give bad reviews to, say, Grizzly, they'll put something cheap, like, say, Red Seal. Red Seal, something that's fine cut in it, and give it a bad review, or medium cut or long cut. I mean, it's seriously. It's gotten to those stages. I don't do any of that crap because I think it's stupid that they're giving false information to y'all. And I pride myself on giving you accurate information on it. And in fact, I'm even going to read off, what all this says on the side for y'all. Only allowed in states at least 65% domestic grown tobacco. And it's moist snuff. And you can look up longhornsnuff.com for their website. This is a 1.2 ounce, and for y'all in Britain, it's a 34.02 grams. Just for y'all in Britain. I love y'all. And I know I do have a few people that watch my videos from there. Shout outs to y'all. The only thing that could make this dip maybe a little bit better is if they have the Longhorn big Longhorns. They need to make mint big Longhorn. And add a little can with a metal lid in them for both of them. The wintergreen and for the guys who like to keep dip on them all the time. Hopefully for Christmas, I can get one of those big tubs to show y'all what comes with it and all that and how to do it. I do love this company. Shout outs to Pinkerton. Y'all make the best tobacco I've had in a long time. Grizzly Copenhagen, y'all just got it too dang expensive. Same with Skull. I mean, y'all got too dang expensive even for my budget. My budget's pretty big, but I prefer Longhorn because it's only, here it's $1.49 here, where some other states have it as $1. I think even Kentucky has it for, I think 75 cents for a can. And so that's why. All right. Coming to a close on the subject of this. It has a strong flavor. It has a flavor that lasts. Most tobaccos I've tasted do not have a flavor that lasts. I wanted to see how long it lasts a couple days ago. So I put a dip in at, it was about 3 a.m. I woke up, put a dip in, left that dip in all day long. The flavor stayed with it all day until about 8 o'clock that night. From 3 to 8. That's roughly 18 hours, 19 hours, somewhere in that range, maybe even 20. It kept its flavor. And I've done it with every dip that I've dipped just to see which one had the longest time. Longhorn has beaten all the others. Copenhagen kind of loses theirs after, 5 hours. Grizzly loses the flavor after about 6 or 7 hours if you get the mint version. Your Kayak and Kodiak are the same. They're about 4 or 5 hours. Longhorn's the only one that takes, the longest to lose all the flavor. But yeah, I recommend y'all go out, try a can. Don't question it, just try a can. If y'all dip Copenhagen, mint or wintergreen, try Longhorn mint or wintergreen. Do a review and post it down in the comment and let me watch it, see what y'all think, because I'm really wanting to see what y'all are thinking of all this. And I'll shout y'all out in my next video. Now, if I get a review on, down there in the description of Red Seal, I might block that one just because I had a bad experience with Red Seal. It was Red Seal Natural Fine Cut. I had tried to stay away from the Red Seal, just so y'all know. But I do recommend it. I do recommend Longhorn over Red Seal. I do recommend y'all go and check out Era of Celestial. Great game. It's free to play. And once you get started, they have a thing on there, which is a client. You click on that, it'll send you an email to your email address where you can actually download it onto your PC and play it on your PC. And I wish more gamers would get involved on it. There's a lot of gamers on there, but they're all from different countries. So most of my clan members, if y'all watch this video ever, I'm sorry, but I don't speak that many languages. I speak two, one, and one that I can understand, but it's kind of hard for me to understand. So take it easy on the old Ford neck. I'm not as young as I used to be. I used to be when I was grill cook at a Cracker Barrel. I used to understand Spanish pretty damn well. After being gone from there, yeah. And actually, Cracker Barrel was my very first job. So, hence that shout out to Cracker Barrel. You're awesome. Company to work for. Sadly, things just went wrong and I had other issues I had to deal with. Y'all are a great company. Shout outs to y'all. Same with all the other companies I worked for. Walmart. Shout outs to y'all. Wish I could go back and work for y'all. But I understand the reasoning behind y'all. So, shout outs to y'all. And also, I got to give a shout outs to James Pool Service. Because I am working for them still, even though it's wintertime here. It's just slow. Really no business. So I'm looking for a secondary job. Hence why I do YouTube sometimes, more than I did before. But shout outs to him. It's a 2-man crew, me and him. But shout outs to him too. I love y'all, and this is going on that 22 mark. I try to do it under 20 to 23 minute mark. So this is Fortnite 2156. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.